Hi everyone, my name's Mike. I'm here to take you through a kettlebell workout. Today's workout will get you comfortable with kettlebells. We're gonna move them in a very controlled way. This will be a great way to start using the kettlebells you have at home. And then once you get comfortable with this workout, maybe, doing this for 4 to 6 weeks, 2-3 times a week, and then building into our intermediate series, maybe checking out some of Lisa's videos where she teaches you, how to do the swings and rack the kettlebell and all those things. So today you'll find super safe, easy to follow. I'm gonna do it with you. We have a circuit that we're gonna do 3 times, total body strength. You ready? Okay, let's warm up. We'll start moving our wrists around, go side to side. Good, big arm circles forward. So today we're gonna do 8 exercises and we're gonna do them each for 30 seconds. I'll give you a few seconds between each exercise to transition. And then we're gonna do those 8 exercises 3 times. I'll give you a 40-second break in between our circuits, okay? Reverse that now. At any time, if you need to take a break, of course you take a break. I don't want anything to feel all out today. I just want you trying it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10, meaning you're trying, it's hard, but you have a little bit more there if you need to. Okay, twisting side to side. Good work. One more each way. All right, just body weight squat now, waking up the legs. So I like to start by kicking my hips back and down to initiate my squat. You can have your hands out front if you like. Good, there you go. Go as deep as you can. Making sure your heels stay on the ground. Last one right there. Okay, let's press and pull. Pretend there's an imaginary weight that you're really working against, pressing it away, then pulling it back to your body. You got this. Two more times. Last one. Awesome. Now I want you to hinge at the waist and just stand up. Okay, so we're just warming up the back of the legs, okay? Good. All right, shake it all out. Okay, perfect. Grabbing your lighter kettlebell, we're gonna do a 2-hand overhead press. Okay, 30 seconds, and I'll give you a few seconds to move into your next exercise. You ready with me? So overhead press, I'll show you from the side. Starts out in front, then finish overhead, back down, nice and controlled. What's nice about doing 3 circuits is if you pick a weight that's a little too light or a little too heavy, doesn't quite feel right, you can adjust in that second and third round and get it exactly dialed. Remember I said earlier, just like a 6, 7, or maybe at the most an 8 out of 10 towards the end of each set will give you all the benefits, okay? All right, rest. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna do a goblet squat. So in this case, you're gonna pin it right to your chest and you do that squat that we did in the warm up, but this time with a weight, okay? Don't hold it out in front, pin it right to your chest. That way you're not really exhausting your arms, you're putting the work onto your core and your legs. Good work. Come on, come on. Focus on going nice and deep, as deep as you can, while you're still keeping the pressure in the heels and the balls of your feet. Nice and even weighting through your feet. Almost there. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do an alternating single arm row. You're gonna notice today's workout, you'll only need 1 kettlebell ever at once, okay? All right, so tipping of the hip, you're gonna row and then transition other side. So just going back and forth. Don't rush though, this isn't cardio. We're doing strength training, so safety first, muscle tension, full range of motion, and form. That's what I want you focused on. Let's go. Almost there. All right, probably your lighter one. Next, we're gonna do a two-hand overhead tricep extension. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, you ready? If you have high ceilings at home, you can always kneel. Don't want you hitting any lights or anything. Come on, come on. Almost there. You got it. All right, setting that down. Grabbing the heavier one, we're gonna do a hip hinge, just like we did in the warm-up, but this time I want you to have two hands on a kettlebell. I'll show you kind of on an angle here. Just tipping at the hip and standing back up. Just come as far as you can where you still maintain that arch in your back. I don't want any rounding there, okay? Protecting our spine. This is for the big muscles of the back of the legs. Yeah, this will also work your low back. You got it. All right, last three exercises. We are gonna bring them to the ground here, and you're gonna go on all fours. All right, bird dog. Alternate taking one arm and the opposite leg away, holding it for a moment, and then returning back to the starting position. Alternating back and forth. Good job. Try to straighten that arm and leg. You might notice you might not totally be able to. I do struggle a little bit with straightening my legs. They're a little stiff, a little tight. I try to stretch, I try to do my best. All right, grabbing the lighter kettlebell you have, we're gonna do an alternating chest or floor press. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna press up and then switch hands, okay? Join me when you're ready. So working chest, shoulders. Make sure you have a good grasp on that kettlebell with the new hand before you let go with the old one. Like I said, take a break at any time if you need to, but good news, one more exercise after this, then you get a longer break. Okay, set that aside. Our last exercise I'll show you is just a crunch. I want you to focus on trying to get your shoulder blades up off the ground, bringing your chin up and out, okay? Last exercise, then you get a 40-second rest. You got this. Let's go. Slower is harder here. Keep the tension on the abdominals. The break is soon. You can do it. All right, enjoy a break. Good work. So there it is. No hidden secrets or anything. We're gonna go through that circuit 2 more times. This is your chance to kind of, you've seen it once now, adjust the reps, adjust the kettlebell, so you're getting the right amount of load that you want so it feels good. All right, you feeling good? All right, first up again, 2-hand press. Okay, so we're gonna stand up. I'm gonna use my lighter kettlebell today. Keep breathing, recover, take your time, enjoy it. Are you ready? Okay, let's get to work. Round 2 has begun. Let's get it. There you go. You notice it's out in front, and then I try to finish basically right over top of my head. You might not be flexible enough to get all the way up. If you can't, that's okay. Just come as far as you can. It will get better the more you do it, okay? And if you're finding off balance or any pressure in your low back, you can stagger your stance. It will take the pressure off, okay? Do you remember what's next? Yeah, that goblet squat. I'm gonna use the heavier one this time. Challenge my legs a little bit. Remember, we're pinning that right to our chest. Let's go. Stand nice and tall. After each rep, start by pushing those hips down and back. Weight evenly through the heels and the balls of your feet. Heels don't come off the floor ever in your squat. Good. Probably can still work with that heavier one. We're gonna do that alternating single arm row. Sound good? Round 2 is real. Heart rate up, breathing's up. Let's get to it. Really brace your core so that you're supporting the movement. No slouching, so you'll notice my posture is nice and tall. You got it. Let's go. Amazing. You've got this. Stay smooth. All right. You remember what's next? Tricep extension overhead. So here we go. Breathe out. Let's get it. Good work. Just bending only at the elbows. Ten seconds, come on, you can do it. This one always feels so good. It's a tough one. Good work. Okay, so that hip hinge, you can pin the kettlebell to your chest if you want, or you can have it just down at your waist and then just tipping at the hip, okay? So knees are soft, but then the only movement after that is just at the hip. So it's not a squat. We're using the muscles of the back side of the body now. Nice and controlled. Don't go fast. Good. Almost there. All right, down to the floor. Bird dog. 3 floor exercises, a rest, then your last time through the circuit, okay? We're more than halfway done. How great is that? Pause at the top, then reset. Keep it smooth. Almost there. Good work. Okay, we're gonna go to that alternating chest press. I tend to go to the lighter weight on that one. And going across, making sure I have control of it. Other side. Nice strong wrist, so no flaring the wrist. Make sure it's stacked the whole time, okay? That's it. All right, crunch is left, and then you get your longer break, and we'll go through it one more time together. Okay, here we go. Trying to get those shoulders up off the ground. Squeeze for a second at the top, and then slowly lower. Remember, like I said before, slower is harder here. That rest break is gonna feel so good. Keep working. Get to the break. Great job. All right, there we go. So breathe, reset, okay? Definitely with strength training, you notice we'll go at it, and then we let that muscle recover, and then we go at it. The nice thing about this circuit is we accomplish a lot in a very small amount of time, because you'll notice like we'll do an upper body movement, then a leg movement, and then an upper body movement, and then maybe a core movement, that sort of thing. So we're always letting the part of the body we just work recover a little bit, but we're actually staying active the whole or majority of the workout, which is great. 2-hand press. Last time. No tricks. Just 8 quality exercises coming up. 30 seconds each. And then we have a nice stretch and we are done our workout for the day. Good work. Press as far forward, up ahead as you can. Tummy engaged. And like I said, if it bugs your low back at all, just stagger the stance. It'll take the pressure off the core. Final time, goblet squats. Okay? Let's go. You know the routine now. I don't need to tell you. Heels are down. Hips are coming down and back. Coming down as far forward as you feel comfortable. Or I should say as far down as you feel comfortable. Good job. Single arm, alternating row. You ready? Last time. It's my favorite exercise, so there we go. That's it. Almost there. Elbows coming down and back, or up and back, I should say. There we go. All right, tricep extension overhead. You ready for that? Okay, let's get it. Then we'll progress into our hip hinge for the final time. You're doing so good. I know as we get tired, you might get a bit shaky. You might feel a little bit of burning in the muscles in the exercise. That's good. You're just working hard. Of course, take a break if you need to. But if you can push through without going all out, keep going. Good job. All right, we're gonna do that 2-handed hip hinge. We're gonna tip at the hip, soft knees. You know the drill, right? Let's go. Yep. Last standing movement of the workout. And then we have 3 on the floor to finish up. If you wanna make this harder, you can just slow it down. All right, coming down onto all fours for our bird dog. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Alternate, one arm away, one leg away. Try to straighten all the way out. Finishing stretch, come on, focus. Just stay in the movement. And just 2 movements left after this for the entire day. We've got this. All right, taking that kettlebell, taking your time, coming down, final time, floor press. Pressing up, changing hands. Of course, if you had 2 kettlebells, you could always just do both and just get a nice, easy press out. But often at home, we don't have matching pairs. So I thought it better to give you guys and gals a workout that lets you take advantage of that single kettlebell you might have. All right, last exercise of the day. We have that crunch. Yeah, this is all that's between us and the finish line. Are you ready? Let's go. Try to get the shoulders off the ground. Finishing exercise. No stopping us. We will get to the end. Come on. Go, go, go. We did it. All right, way to go. Slowly come up to standing. So there you have it, strength workout using your kettlebell. Hopefully it helps you take advantage of them. You'll notice I've kept the movements a little less technical. So you're not seeing the swings, the snatches, the rack position, all those dynamic movements. This is a great way to get value out of your home kettlebell, get started with kettlebells, and then as you feel comfortable, progress into our movements where it's a little more dynamic, a little more speed involved, and you'll be all set. But don't leave me just yet. We got a little stretch, right? Okay, let's open up at the chest. Breathe nice and deep throughout this cool down for me. Begin that healing process, getting the heart rate to come down. All right, let's interlace those hands in front, trying to get those palms away from our chest. You can let your chin fall to your chest. Okay, interlacing those hands behind. Try to get those hands away from your hips. So you're stretching out the shoulders, a little bit of the chest. Our anti-slouching stretch for the day for sure. Good, shaking that out. You can use the wall or do freestanding, chair, something that's close by. Just grab a set of shoelaces. Pushing your foot into your hand, pulling with your hand gently, getting a little bit of a stretch on the front of the leg. And then breathe nice and deep. And just switch. We'll do the same stretch other side. You're doing great, almost there. Amazing. Let's bring one leg out in front and then bring your hips down and back and just tip forward a little bit, okay? And this will load up the back of your leg or your hamstring. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath on me. All right, releasing that. You can shake that out. Same stretch other side. Perfect. Let's bring one elbow up to the sky, just gently pulling back with the other hand. So this is stretching your tricep, a little bit your shoulder and back as well. Great work. Keep breathing. Fill your chest, fill your belly, empty your belly, empty your chest. Nice and slow. All right, same stretch other side. Just mild tension, none of this should hurt. Amazing. Last movement, it's just 3 meaningful shoulder rolls. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me for today's workout.